Well, this is an exciting milestone. I still have about 2 more buckets. Of course, wouldn't you know it, you're this close to finishing a row and you run out of mix and you have to do one more batch. But the milestone is, you can see how, ow, don't do that. That hurts. The milestone is, this is my second row, complete row, and I'm at ground level. And this is the end of the foundation right here. So what I will do, as you can see, I'll wrap the foundation rows. This is a thick pond liner. This is what I like to use. It's a little bit more expensive than some of the other plastic tarps that some people think they can get away with, but I've had plastic tarps sitting out here in the sun, and they just, any kind of plastic out here starts to crumble. This bucket has only been out for about 6 months, and you can just see how easy it just, see that? It's just brittle. So I like to use, this tarp is guaranteed waterproof for 30 years underwater in a pond. This is just some really strong stuff. So what I'll do is I'll cover it over like this, and then I'll put my next row on top of that. Now, don't worry, that the barbed wire will poke through this and still provide some grip. I guess if you wanted to be super crazy, you could put a whole nother row of barbed wire. Maybe I'll do that. But it's really unnecessary because the barbed wire will poke through and you'll have some strength. But this is just to prevent any kind of water exposure. So what I'm also going to do, because you want to overlap, we'll talk about that in future videos, but I'm going to come to this T right here, and then I'm going to start my next row, and it's going to go over that row. So it'll start from here and it'll go over like that. And then that just means that I'll just have 2 short pieces on the side, but then the next row after that will be a complete row going overlap, and you're weaving the rows wherever you have an intersection. Now, if you really check out emergency sandbag shelter, if you go to my blog, there's a link to the emergency sandbag shelter Kindle or ebook, and you can also find it on Cal Earth's website, which is also, there's a link to Cal Earth, but it's just calearth.org. You can find it. But this is exciting. It's very exciting. This is the top of the foundation. You just want to make sure, that you have enough clearance to fold this over, right? See that? You want to be able to fold it over. Now, if you screwed up and you didn't have enough to fold it over completely, suppose it only went to like there or something, what I would do is I would tape it. I would duct tape as much of it as you could so that it's tucked under when you do your next row. But I'm going to leave this open for now because I still have to put on my barbed wire. So very excited. This is it's starting to take shape. I can't wait. Remember, this is just an outdoor shower, so having the curved rows, it's going to be more a structure like this than it is going to be a legit dome. It's going to be more like a what do you call it, like a nautilus shell, but it will look like a dome from one angle. And so when I get to the top, I'm gonna bring these rows in, but it's gonna sort of be freehand. I'm not gonna be using a chain like I would normally on a traditional dome because it's such a small structure. But then I'm gonna do this is what you call a leaning arch. I believe that's what they call it, where you could essentially keep going and make a tunnel indefinitely using this kind of a technique. Once you have a stable structure for these to lean on, then they lean on each other. So that's what I'm going to do over here. Anyway, I'm just celebrating that I've basically hit the ground level, and that's essentially the first milestone. This represents a majority of the cost, right? Because the pond liner, I think I got a big tarp and then another little tarp. I still am going to put pond liner here so that the water doesn't seep down. So underneath my slab will be waterproof because this is an outdoor shower, but then I will put pond liner under my slab, in between my slab and this sand. So that's a substantial cost. How far I will go with the pond liner, I'm not sure. I'll at least go to probably at least to there. I might as well just pond liner all the way to here so that I don't have any seepage. But this creosote is going to be loving it when people start showering here, because it's going to get so much extra water. Well, that's the plan anyways. All right. So thanks for watching. And if you want to be alerted for the next video, or actually to just participate in my whole building process, because I plan on basically posting these as I build. Right now I haven't posted any videos. Well, I've uploaded them, but none of them have gone public. I'm going to get like a nice treasure trove of videos before they all go public, so that when I have new subscribers or something to watch. But hit that bell notification and hit the subscribe button, and you'll be alerted as I build, because you can see I'm going to be building a whole village, and I want you guys to be part of it, because believe me, I've learned a lot over the few years that I've been doing this, and I want to share what I've learned. Of course, there's no better way to learn than just get your hands dirty and start building something yourself. So, all right, thanks for watching. Until next time.